Saving humanity from cold-hearted aliens, it's XCOM Arctic Challenge. So we've made it to May in the Arctic Challenge, surviving repeated terror missions, but still not really getting to the root of the problem. I haven't found an alien base yet. Let's go ahead and set up the activity chart. See where the deals were. Yes, there was a lot of stuff going on in... Wow, Europe did have a big spike. Pardon. Pay no attention to that sound. A lot of action in Southeast Asia and a lot of action in Europe. Not surprisingly, they were not happy with us. We can see that in the finance situation, which has gotten progressively worse, I'm afraid. We're not really doing so well on balance, but our income's okay as expenditures have skyrocketed. That's to be expected. Our score is not doing particularly well. It's not about score, though. It's about the ultimate victory. Can it be won from the bottom of the world with only one base? I don't know. That's what I'm here to try to prove, that it can be done. Come the heavy plasmas, that would be nice. Don't have to worry about weapons issues anymore. So more time passes in the month of May. We're seeing some activity Central Asia this time. I don't know why the aliens don't pay us a visit anymore. And we have the hyperwave decoder built. That allows us to dismantle. I'm going to go ahead and dismantle all the unnecessary radars of the small variety. Let's see, what would I build if I built something? Stores are not challenged. Laboratories will be eventually. Well, I could build a workshop, but that's a chunk of money for something I'm not going to need for some time. Oh well. That will allow me to disassemble this. Oh, not yet. I am anticipating at some point they will find out that I'm down here. And we have the heavy plasma. What to research? What to research? Well, on the off chance, I know it's not likely, we have psychic ability here. We'll go ahead and research that particular medic. Now that we've got heavy plasmas, let's bring them on board. And with the arrival of the heavy plasma, that signals the end of the usefulness of the autocannon. Although I'm going to keep it around for flare chucking purposes. Is unmatched at that. We'll bring on a few more grenades. I'll hold on for my laser pistols for just a little bit longer. Choose to research. Good. And May is a third gone, just like that. Told us about everything except what we really wanted to know. And I blew my opportunity to find out about that. So let's go ahead and continue our research into UFO production. It will help our ability to intercept at least things that we can see. The firestorms are absolutely horrible for doing reconnaissance because they just don't have the range. My goodness. Activity increasing in Central Asia. we're not seeing any of it. Very, very distressing. Time passing. Oh, a supply ship. And you are heading southeast, traveling faster than I can intercept. I take it you are going away from Europe, sir. He disappeared. How rude. Well, we now know that there is an alien base in Europe. So let's go find it. Sky Ranger. Wow. Dead center in Europe. Navigation. Now all I can do is research the power source, and I should begin to climb the ladder towards building new ships. There is nothing I want to produce, except perhaps alien alloys, so I may manufacture a few more suits for my soldiers. Okay, we've done what we need to do. Oh boy. This is a terror ship going to Central Asia. And we must bring the Sky Ranger back and have it refuel. Else meet the threat in Central Asia. I don't know, but we might be able to meet the threat in Central Asia. I don't know. Well, I find it hard to believe that it didn't land. Oh. Building a base in Australasia, are you, Snakeman? That's a good thing, actually, for me. Because that will tell me if I can find you. You disappear on me? There you are. Let's patrol for a bit, why don't we? And let's see if we can equip up our armor for our troops on board. Well, we really can't equip yet. Just build the plastics for them. But we might have the opportunity to jump this little UFO. Don't know. I have no intention of shooting it down. What's it look like? Yeah. I don't think this is a base establishment. I think this guy is the scout. Trade-off interceptors here. What are you telling me? Are you going to land again? Started moving fast in one direction. Could be landing again. Yes. And we have a successful interception. Go through here and find where our riflemen are. Not sure we're going to need all this firepower. It is, after all, a small ship. I just don't have any riflemen. Oh. Got a thrower who doesn't have any grenades. You can change that real quick. And give the shooter to... Don't know what race I'll be dealing with, but I am feeling fairly confident that we should be able to take down this ship easily. It is, after all, a small... but don't want to get too overconfident here. Alright, let's go. Daylight mission in the jungle. Jungles of New Guinea. Map-wise, we are dead center on one side. Looks like we found the corner. So we'll go ahead and push that way. Ooh. Enemy seen. Enemy killed. It is Snakeman. It is the season of the snake, apparently. So I can maneuver fairly aggressively against them. And it seems we've found the ship. Maybe not a way to get to the ship, but we found the ship anyway. There doesn't appear to be an easy or direct route. We may just have to create one. The only thing I don't like about my deployment is the fact that I'm really stacking up here, making myself a prime target for grenade throw. I mention this often, and I know it hasn't happened yet, at least not in this campaign. Thus, David Jones passes. I'm going to miss him. So much for the easy, safe mission. Where was the other guy? I think he was over here by the entrance. So, to what I was saying about making my own way, I'm going to make my own way. I expect I should be able to recover most of the grenades that or the number of grenades that I throw. And that's what we're going to do, is we are going to simply make our own way here. While the rest of the squad continue the sweep. Not what I meant to do. Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. I can see him, but I can't shoot him. Go figure. And there it is. The pathway to the ship. It's just a one-room ship. I know these aren't proper tactics. We're just sweeping the map. Where we end up is where we end up. Because for this game, it's really going to be all about the strategic possibilities. Can we actually get a strategic win on the underside of the world? I believe we can now that we found a base. We do have the potential to gather all the resources necessary to win. But do we have the firepower? I actually think so. This is going to be a Snake Man base, which means it is silicoids or chrysalids that I have to worry about that accompany them inside the base itself. Other than that, they will probably succumb to launchers and the like. All I should need to take this place out is a three-man team. That is going to be my three-man team. Make sure there's nothing running around here on the backside. Map looks clear all the way around. I might bring over one more crew member as a reserve. Goal's going to be to go inside this ship and not shoot out the power supply. Oh boy. You're standing right there. Is there anybody behind you? Hello? Anybody else home? We rushed the ship, and it looks like that was that. Not really a fair trade, losing David Jones. That puts this episode on ice. See you next time on XCOM Arctic Challenge.